Ahoy mateys and craft cocktail fans, this is Bourbon Bill at Bourbon Bill's Pirate Bar. Today we're going to talk about the Velvet Gorilla, and I got to tell you, it's more fun than a barrel of monkeys and a lot tastier too. So I've seen the Velvet Gorilla kind of referenced around on the internet, but I've never seen a real recipe for it. So we're going to help you out with that today. This is actually my recipe. It's very coconut and banana forward, so you'll go ape over this drink, and it's easy to make. So before we get to that, make sure you hit that subscribe, like, and hit that notify bell so you're the first to know when we upload new content to this channel. Be right back. Hey, welcome back. Did you hit that subscribe button while we were away? Now, a few of you have seen our show before, well, more than a few I hope, and we're going to add some new features to this particular show. We're going to have the bootleg mini reminds us that pops up every now and then, just like that. Now, the reason we're doing that is bootleg reminds me that I say certain things a lot. I mean, like a lot. She calls me out on it. So we're going to make a little game out of this, and you know what kind of game. When you see her, you'll know what to do. All right, so we're going to just start off with our mixology and craft mixing vessel. Is the Boston shaker set. It's copper. It's beautiful. I use it all the time. If you've seen our show, you see it like every single time. All right, so we're going to just add in a little bit of ice just to chill this concoction down. We're going to start off with some banana flavored rum. Today we're using Tortuga banana flavored rum, but there's others out there like the brand that Kenny Chesney sells, Blue Chair. That's very banana forward also. So we're going to add in 2 ounces, and we're going to put that right in the mix. Next we're going to add in 1 ounce of Malibu Coconut Rum. 1 ounce, and we're going to put that right in there too. All right, now you heard me call this a Velvet Gorilla. Well, here comes the velvet part. We're going to add in a 1/2 ounce of Velvet Falernum. Now there are other brands out there. If you happen to like another one, there's Luau Labs that are here in Jacksonville. There are several other brands. Whatever you like, go for it, because ultimately it's your drink. All right, now we're going to add in 4 ounces of Califia almond milk, but this is the toasted coconut flavor. So you can get this just about any grocery store, you know, Whole Foods, Publix, whatever's near you. I'm sure they carry this. So we're going to add in 4 ounces, and as you can see, this is going to be very banana and cocoa forward, but I tell you, it's a delicious drink, especially if you got a sweet tooth. Bill has a sweet tooth. All right, put that in, and next we're going to pick the Coco Real Creme De Coconut. You can use the Coco Lopez. I like this one. It comes out a little creamier. Sometimes the Coco Lopez is a little chunky when it comes out. And we're going to go ahead and put in 1 ounce of that right in the jigger. Now notice I do this one last because you do get a little bit of residual in the jigger, and it kind of screws up your measurements for everything else. See how that kind of stays in there? All right. Now, take the other half, slap that on there, give it a good shake. All right, so let's talk about drinking vessels for this. Now, you could use a double highball if that's what you got. That works great. Since this is a tiki drink, oh, by the way, almost forgot. We got the Talk Like a Pirate segment. And we'll be right back.
Hey mateys, it's time to learn to talk like a pirate.
Avast there, pirates. privateers and buccaneers. But today we're going to talk a little bit about the differences of those three terms. Some think they're interchangeable. They're not exactly. So on this segment, we're going to talk about what is a pirate. A pirate is someone who is out basically as a freelancer, and they raid other ships, they raid other cities, and they take the plunder and the booty for themselves. On a pirate ship, it was actually a very democratic process. Everybody had a vote, but the captain ultimately had the last vote. So that's basically a pirate. Now, we may hear the term privateer. Well, Sir Francis Drake came to St. Augustine in 1586, and he burned the city basically to the ground. It was the English attacking the Spanish capital in Florida at that time. Now, the residents of St. Augustine saw Francis Drake, the dragon, as a pirate because what was being done to him. However, Sir Francis Drake had what was called a letter of marque, and that means he was officially endorsed by the government to go out and wreak havoc on whatever enemy of the crown that he saw fit, and guess what? He got the spoils. He sent a little bit back, kind of like a royalty payment, if you know what I mean. But that was it. Now, you may have heard also the term buccaneers. Well, buccaneers were in the 17th and 18th century, and they were primarily in the Caribbean. And they were free sailors as opposed to those who were impressed into service in the British Navy. So, just a little bit of pirate terminology today on Talk Like a Pirate segment. Let's get back to the fun stuff in the show. See, wasn't that fun? That's what I call edutainment. You actually learn while you're having a little bit of fun. All right, so we're going to put this into the glass of your choice. Now, if you have a double highball glass, that'll work. If you don't, if you have an appropriate tiki mug, I happen to have a coconut one right here. And we're going to just strain that. But first we're going to put some ice in the mug. And while I do that, let's break real quick because some of you said, hey Bill, where's the pirate joke of the day? Well, it's right here. And while we're doing the pirate joke of the day, I'll get this thing filled up. We'll be right back. Hey Bootleg Mini, it's time for pirate joke of the day. I know you can't wait for this one. Why did the pirate go to the Apple store?
Oh, I don't know. Why?
Because he needed a new eye patch.
I should make you scrub the deck with a toothbrush for that one.
Back to the show. Hey, welcome back. Isn't that Bootleg Mini a hoot? Well, at any rate, all right, the last step we have in this is we're going to go ahead and strain this out into our coconut tiki mug. That right there, all that gooey deliciousness, that fills that right up pretty nicely. All right, now let's talk about garnish for a second. You know, a lot of you as kids grew up with barrel of monkeys. I know I did, but you know, it's kind of cool. And it comes in, guess what, a barrel. You know, and actually, this wouldn't be a bad drinking vessel if you wanted to, you know, clean it up real good and just kind of do something kind of retro. I've had people that have actually spray painted the outside brown so it makes it look like a real barrel, and they have it up on their bar. Okay, so we're going to take one of our little friends here and it's going to help us out with the garnish. So we're going to add in a premium cocktail cherry. You could use the regular maraschino cherries, but I like the premium cocktail cherries because it makes it look like this little guy's holding a coconut. So we stick that right in there. We're going to add a little umbrella to shade this little guy. And we got a cute little straw that goes in there with them. And there you have it. You have the velvetgorilla. So I hope you like this. Check out our other videos on this channel. And if you have any comments about this, tell me how it works out for you. I love them. Okay, it's a little high in sugar for me, but I love them. And you know, if there's a drink recipe out there that you've heard about or whatnot, put it down in the comments, because this channel is just as much yours as it is mine. So that's it for today. Oh, and by the way, when you put a comment down, put it in the city where you are, because I'm collecting those and putting pins on the map. I've had viewers for as far away as Helsinki and Tokyo and upstate New York. That means you, Jeff Greer. So take a look at this and give this a try at home. I think you'll go ape about it. Cheers.